फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello everyone, I am Suramya Kaushik and with me I have Bansal Shah. We both are here with a very important update. Now, everybody who's been tracking Indian cricket team, you all must be knowing that Rahul Dravid's contract with Team India is gonna come to its limit after T20 World Cup 2024. His tenure was only till November 2023, the ODI World Cup 2023, but he was given an extension given T20 World Cup year this is. But now BCCI had decided to come up with the opening up of applications for the given role. Now, what's there? What's going to happen? Who all can apply? We'll discuss everything in this video. But before that, Bansal, Rahul Dravid obviously इतने समय तक टीम इंडिया के साथ थे, ओडीआई वर्ल्ड कप भी उन्होंने साथ में टीम इंडिया के साथ रहे। उसके बाद हम बात करें आगे आने वाले T20 वर्ल्ड कप में भी राहुल द्रविड़ साथ में रहेंगे। बट उसके बाद ये एप्लीकेशंस जो ओपन हुई हैं, उसके बाद ये रिव्यू किए जाएंगे एप्लीकेशंस एंड देन एक नए कोच अपॉइंट होंगे। हाउ बिग ऑफ दिस चेंज you see, and do you think Rahul Dravid can also be back in this role once again?
See, it is a big change, obviously, considering the amount of time that Rahul Dravid has spent with the side. So it is definitely a big change. But and to answer your second question, that if Rahul Dravid can come back to the side as the head coach, I think there are definitely provisions wherein he can apply again. But honestly, based on what I'm hearing and the information that I have received so far, it's quite difficult to say that he will be selected again. He will be reappointed as the head coach because because it has been quite some time. It has been a successful tenure for Rahul Dravid as such to be with the Indian side, but he would have liked it to be a bit more successful. I would say, like losing at crucial junctures in big tournaments such as the WTC final or the World Cup final or the last T20 World Cup. So a few games here and there, and what I'm hearing so far is that he will not be reappointed as the head coach. But it's still too early to say, honestly, and too early to say. And he definitely has the rights to apply for that position. So first of all, it will be interesting to see if he reapplies or not, and then if he applies, then it will be more interesting to see what the BCCI does with these applications.
Absolutely. Now, as you all can see on the screen, BCCI have invited applications, and these applications have to be submitted by 27th May 2024 till 6 p.m. So, all the desired candidates who are willing to put up their name for this role can do so till 27th of May 2024. But this is not simple. Bansal also knows that to coach Team India, now you don't need a coach over there because they're marquee players over there. There's such big players who have the experience of playing in different tournaments. So we have often said use this word, that you need a man manager. You need someone who can take the team and lead the team and go forward in big tournaments. And for that, several qualifications are needed. All the qualifications are here in front of us on our screens. Bansal, how do you see this? These qualifications also mean that this role is open to foreign coaches as well.
Yes, one of the most interesting things while I was going through this press list by BCCI, it was interesting to see that they have specifically mentioned that coaches who have been with other teams other than India can also apply for this role. And while it is quite interesting, it's important to understand this is not the first time that something like this is happening, because we have already seen some very big names like Gary Custon or Dave Watmore being with the Indian side. So it will be interesting. Now, there are some speculations that Justin Langer might be in the race for this position, but again, as I said earlier, too early to say. But it will be interesting if a foreign coach comes in, because we have been hearing so many comments from experts and fans and all around that India needs a coach from out of India who is not so to say
Selective.
converse, maybe selective, or maybe just occupied with the way Indian cricket is
Hmm.
processing at this point in time. Someone who can go beyond the normal parlance and take those hard decisions, take those strict decisions which are required at times. So it will be interesting to see if many foreign players or foreign coaches apply as such, and if BCCI considers them more seriously than the Indian candidates who will be applying.
Yeah. So quickly, we'll go through all the qualifications that have been laid out by BCCI for this role. First of all, any applicant who's applying for this role should have played minimum of 30 test matches or 50 ODIs, which I think is very, very important because on-field
Right.
experience is very important for a candidate to apply for a role which will carry the utmost importance, so to say, because coaching
Exactly.
team India is not going to be an easy job. Bansal just counted, all the big tournaments that Team India did not win, but they played really well, like the T20 World Cup, ODI World Cup, WTC. So Team India played well, but they didn't win it. So the team needs a coach, who can direct them in the right direction. Then a head coach of a full member test playing nation for a minimum period of 2 years can also apply, or head coach of an associate member IPL teams, first class teams, national A teams can also apply, but with a minimum experience of 3 years. And if any applicant is willing to apply for this role and is in Indian, so he or she who have a BCCI level 3 certification or equivalent and should be below 60 years of age. Well, I said he or she, Bansal. There was this whole discussion around the gender parity also, right? Before the application update happened, that was also a big discussion.
Yeah, right. So just when you said he or she, I was quite surprised to when you use those pronouns or those propositions to so to say, but because we've never seen a female coach, a woman coach with the men's team. We
Yeah,
hardly see a woman coach with the women's team as well.
yeah,
Forget men's team. So I don't think something like that is going to happen as of now. From
yeah. As
what
of
I
now, I also.
remember, yeah, from what I remember, on the only level three coach which I understand is Nushin Al Khadir, who
Yeah.
briefly was with the women's team, but is again not with them currently. So I
Yeah.
don't think something like that is going to happen for the time being with the men's team.
Hmm. Well, yes, absolutely. Even I don't think so. And I don't think so that it'll happen in the coming years as well, because it'll require a lot of evolution on each and every front that
Right.
will require time. But I really appreciate the discussions that are happening, the way BCCI is taking steps in each and every direction. Now, if we have to talk about, the duration of this role, duration of the head coach, it's for 3.5 years. That's also something very important for us to note, because it will go on till December 31st,
Right.
2027, which means the new head coach who will be appointed on 1st July 2024 will serve as the head coach of Team India till 31st of December 2027. And if you look at this whole tenure, many big tournaments will come. There will be WTC, there will be Champions Trophy, and Bansal, with Team India who are looking at ICC trophies drought right now, how important this role will be for a new head coach.
Obviously, very important. I mean, there have been too much of questions around Team India's trophy drought. There have been too much of noise. There has been too much of noise around team selections. So,
Yeah,
considering all these things, to have a coach, to have a prominent figure as such within the team, wherein the players solely do not dictate the terms, and at the same time players are given that authority and that freedom to express themselves, will be very much important here. So I think undoubtedly the person who is selected as coach will be at most important.
Well, absolutely right. So that's that from our side. The biggest update once again is that BCCI have invited applications for the head coach role of senior men's cricket team India, and these applications will be taken till May 27, 2024. The deadline is 6 p.m. and the qualifications for this role were discussed earlier in this live show. And for more such details, you can stay tuned to Cricket Next.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।